Hey guys, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV, located out of Belton, Missouri. Today I have the privilege of showing you this beautiful 2026 Newmar Essex. It is a 4569 model. Right off the bat, you're going to notice we ordered it with the blackout package, so the stainless trim down below, all the badging, even the Newmar badge up here in the front, all blacked out. Some really nice touches on this Essex. Now this is going to be one of Newmar's really high-end luxury models, and I just love this little touch right here. You can see the Essex emblem. It's lit up, so I like how all this stuff lights up. It just shows off really nice. Now on the front here, I guess this is as good a place to start as any. What you're not going to notice is your windshield wipers. They're kind of tucked in here behind the cap, and just above you're going to see we got a camera right up towards the middle, up next to those marker lights. Again, beautiful blacked out Newmar badging up there as well. We're going to go ahead and open this up, and one of the things you'll notice is that there is not a handle. So this is all going to be push button. So if you got arthritis, you know, and if you're tired of slamming cargo doors, it's just by the touch of a button, and it self closes like you would see in a lot of your SUVs. So push of a button, opens right up. This first bay is our electrical bay here. So if steps quit working, or maybe a chair you notice quits operating, you come out here, find where it's at as far as the fuses are concerned. And we can also come here and we can extend out the 12,500 watt generator. Now right off the bat, I'm just going to point out what you'll notice here is how when I open this up, how they wrap the paint all the way around here. So even like that's something that they didn't have to do, but that attention to detail just screams quality. I even like how this is going to be part of your blind spot detection. You're going to have 6 of these, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back, but they even painted this. So just nice attention to detail. So as you'll notice down here below, we've got the windshield wiper fluid. Just above it, you got your hot water spigot. So, and then to the left, your air nozzle. So if you need an air supply, always nice to be able to hook up a little pressure sprayer, wash off the bugs with the hot water. I love the access here to all the wiring. If you need to change out a bulb or something, very customer friendly, but also very tech friendly. So I just love how that whole entire bottom cap just slides right out, makes it very easy and accessible. I even like how they blacked out these mirrors to go with the rest of the blackout package. I mean, even the exhaust pipe on the generator is blacked out. So they really did a great job with that. So we'll bring that in. Now, one of the things that I'm going to point out, we'll see if we can, you're going to notice a couple of things. You're going to have your blind spot detection. This will light up if somebody's next to you. And if you turn on your blinker, this should light up. So, and that's going to be on both sides. And then as we start making our way, I want to show off this tire. This is going to be a massive 365/70 22.5. Look how wide this tire is. This thing is just absolutely massive. This is going to add to that next level comfort and stability as you're driving down the road. This will be on the Freightliner chassis. I love those blacked out American racing wheels. You're going to have recessed docking lights, so those won't be sticking out. And then let's see here, our first bay, we got 640 amp hours of lithium power from Lithionics. And this is going to be where they changed everything over from Silverleaf, and we did go to Victron. So a lot of you folks who are into the electrical part of things, Victron is a very well-known brand. I think that was a nice move by Newmar's part. So a lot of neat changes here in technology. So our first bay here for cargo is going to be on a power slide tray with 1,000-pound weight capacity. So one of the nice things is you can bring this thing all the way out. I went ahead and purposely brought this lip out because if you get something heavy and you need to kind of lug it on there and slide it in, you can. And then you just take that, close it, And if somebody's too close to you on this side, you can run your tray out the other end as well. And I like where this is actually positioned too. Having the button up here where I don't have to kind of reach in, it's more a much more comfortable position for me to be able to bring that tray in and out. Again, I don't have to slam these doors. All I gotta do is barely close it and it'll self-close and suck that door in there nice and tight. Nice big open cargo bay. If you got something bigger and heavier, maybe a little taller, this will give you that room, but you always have the option of getting another side tray in there if you want. In our next bay over, we've got the Oasis hydronic heating system. This is going to be responsible for heating the air, but also for heating the water. Now our electrical bay here, you're going to have your 50 amp cord, but we also ordered it with the buddy plug. You'll notice this little outlet right here, that's a 30 amp service. So if you got a stacker trailer, maybe you have some grandkids and they got their own little bunkhouse travel trailer, you can hook up that trailer or that stacker trailer to that and you can supply power, which is going to be very nice. It has the built-in surge protection that we saw in there. This is going to be that other blind spot detection. All right, so a lot going on in here. We've got we'll start off here to the left. We've got our water manifold system, so we can isolate any potential water leak in there. We've got electronic gate valves. We got our freshwater hose down there on a power reel. It's manual pull and then power in. You can do manual dump, and then it's also equipped with a macerator. I do like how this is sleeved, so it protects the hose from getting any holes in it. We can go through here and check our tank levels. Go back to home. We can turn on our generator here if we want, and then we can also tilt the coach. So if you're getting ready to head out and you want to get those tanks extra, you want to drain them, clean them out, and get a good drain, we can tilt the whole coach to help with that. We've got our paper towel holder here, hot and cold water, stainless shower head, and easy access there to your water filter. Again, recessed and docking light. This is going to be on a Freightliner chassis. This will be a passive tag axle, so this will turn with the coach. We got a little extra storage right here, so place maybe for stinky slinkies. We can fill up on depth on either side, so driver side or passenger side. Got your exit door here, and then if we just stand back, man, these were custom colors. This is not something that we just picked out of Newmar's deal. We went through and custom picked out all the different paints here. Got the metallic Bizarite white, the blacks, the grays, just absolutely beautiful. We did order it with the window awning package, so you'll see we do have a window awning over there in the bedroom area. And then just like the King Airs, I do like this move that they made with the Essex. Just a much nicer, bigger windows, cleaner. Looks like one great big window, but you do have a seam right here in the middle, but it's just a nice clean look. And then you do got the window awnings do have their own LED lighting on the edge of the awning, so when you bring them out you can light up this whole coach. Absolutely beautiful. Side mounted radiator. Now we're coming up on our other blind spot detection right here on the corner. This is going to have the X15 605 Cummins, so 1,950 pounds of torque, 20,000 pound towing capacity. Excuse me. We do have a Voyager plug, so if you do have a stacker trailer and you want to tie the camera system into the dash monitor, you can up front. And coming around the corner, we're just going to have our chassis batteries. We just call this meat and potatoes. Nice and simple. We got our def tank here, so again you can fuel up on either on that side or here on the passenger side. Beautiful American racing wheels. Now these, we went from 365s in the front to 315 80s here in the rear. Also, I'd like to point out one of the things that makes Newmar unique is their slide systems. I love how this slide actually recesses inside the wall, so you got a nice flush wall system. They build everything 16-inch on center instead of 2 foot, 4 foot, and 6 foot center on studs. So just a more stable coach. You get a better ride, but so does your plumbing, your electrical. Now, this bay here is going to be your outside entertainment. And what I do like is where they positioned it, because in previous years, this TV was actually right over the seam in the awning. I didn't think that was too smart of a design, so they've actually shifted the TV, shifted the awning, so now the seam sits right here. So much better. Good job, Newmar. I do like the fact that you've got your Samsung TV paired with the Bose sound bar, but even better, I like the fact that we got a couple 110 outlets, a USB-C and USB-A port, so plenty of charging options. All right, next bay over, we have, this is kind of neat. We'll see if we can bring this out. So Newmar answered the call with the electrical. Much more organized, very, very clean. This is going to make your tech's life much happier. I like how nice and clean of a package. I used to be an electrician for Boeing, so when I see electrical that's done really well, it just puts a smile on my heart. So really nicely done. You do have access to your central vac right there, so you can clean out your bays if you want. Easy access to change out the bags. And then next bay over, just access to that other storage. Again, nice and big, deep storage there. You got a couple of the rods down there below. If for any reason your slides quit working, this is what you would need to kind of bring them out. Now, this has actually got a good view of the star foundation. You'll notice the cross members here, right here. So this is Newmar's custom chassis, which stands for strong, true, and robust. Does a great job of supporting all that weight that's out here on these outer walls, because you got to figure you got your roof, your cabinets, all that kind of sitting out on the edge. Does a great job of really adding support and increasing the comfort and drivability of the coach. We'll go ahead and open this up for you. So we've got a built-in shelf just above the Dometic freezer there, so nice to have that added storage. Now, I actually had a customer that just recently bought a coach from me because their previous luxury Newmar coach, this didn't come out long enough. So maybe you folks already know this, that some of these you can only bring your lid up to here. This does come past the slide far enough to where you can open it up all the way. So you do have the ability for refrigerator, freezer. You can kind of mix and match, program it to how you want it. So maybe beverages on one side, ice cream on the other. And that runs off of AC and DC. So depending if you're dry camping, it'll run off the batteries, and then once you're plugged in, it'll just run off shore power. The other side here, do your fuel up. Keyless entry. Of course, this is all blacked out to kind of go with that blacked out theme. Even the, now a lot of times this is chromed out, so this is even blacked out. So it's just really seamless. And I don't think the video is really going to do this justice, but it is really well done. You got Newmar's triple step. Now, if you guys are new to Newmar, I'm going to go ahead and close this again. You may not realize, but if you got grandkids or you got pets, maybe you parked a little too close to a curb, and maybe you have experienced opening up a door and have your steps kind of bind up against a concrete curb. Well, you could damage the steps, right? Or whoever the step is running into. If I'm standing here, you'll notice once that sensor touched my leg, it stopped right away. So if this was steps or a person, the steps actually stop. And what I like about it is how evenly spaced these steps are. So I don't have one weird long step, one short step. So nice evenly spaced steps. Now once I've kind of figured out where I'm at, I can come over here, just push a button and bring the steps the rest of the way out. As we get ready to make our way in, you're going to notice we got nice, beautiful accent lighting all throughout. I got this nice grab handle to my right. I got one here to my left. We'll go ahead and shut that engine off. As we make our way in here, she's beeping at me. I got lights on. All right, as you can see, the furniture, very beautiful leather. You see the preparations here. These will be heated and cooled seats. You got adjustable armrest here. You got massage features here on both sides, so you can ride in comfort to your destination. And one of the things I would like to point out real quick before we open up this coach is this big, beautiful monitor. What you will not notice is usually they have these separated into two different monitors. So one big screen here, beautiful digital dash. And the other thing about Essex, when you move into a coach like this, it's going to offer you hydraulic and air leveling. So a lot of nice features. Now I'm going to go ahead and walk through this coach to give you an idea. I'm about 265 pounds, 6'1" with my shoes on. I'm going to walk through this to kind of give you an idea. I do got to like do the little scoot and boogie, but I can still have pretty nice access to my kitchen, my dinette. I can get to my refrigerator. I can open it up completely. Now let's see if we can. The whole thing is you got to make sure that you're positioned right? So get yourself in the right position. And let's see. I still got room here, and it looks like I can get in here to the half bathroom just fine. Access to my pantry. Door opens up all the way. So yeah, I would say not bad. Easily accessible. It can be done. Well, there we go. We saw what it looks like closed up. Let's go ahead and open her on up. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the inside of this beautiful 2026 Newmar Essex 4569. One of my all-time favorite floor plans. One of the things that I love about this floor plan is the true separation of space that you get with this coach. Your kitchen, your dinette is completely separated from the living space. And a lot of times in these high-end luxury coaches, you do get a dinette across from your theater seating. So I like the fact that as you're sitting, everybody has a nice position to where, like if I'm sitting here, I'm not having to talk through somebody's head. I can look directly at them, and everybody has that same position. So just a nice place for people to gather, visit, hang out. And then this kitchen, nicest kitchen in the RV industry, in my opinion. I love this horseshoe setup. So you've got more counter space than I've ever seen. So you could set up a nice buffet here for family and friends to come hang out. Now, Essex comes in two different ways. You've got your traditional design. This is more of the contemporary. This is a very nice, clean look. You got the two-tone cabinets. You got your Summit Maple above, your Sable Maple down below. And again, the most cabinetry that I've ever seen in a coach. You're going to notice the dovetail construction here. So all high-end cabinetry done all throughout the coach. Just beautifully done. So a lot of storage space here. I love the multi-level part of the countertops here. And we'll open up some of these drawers here. Again, dovetail construction. This is all going to be soft closing drawers. Beautifully done. Nice utensil drawer here. Now you got a lot of remotes in there, so and I like this is going to be the dishwasher here. We'll say hello, give it a knock, that unlocks the lock in it, and so that allows you to open it. Just don't forget to knock on it because it'll be locked. You want to ruin the lock. You've got your stovetop covers here with these cutting boards on the other side. This is going to be one of my favorite inductions because a lot of your inductions only come with 2 burners. This is going to be a 3-burner induction, and you'll notice how big this one is. So if you've got a really big pan, you've got a really big burner there. We've got more cabinet space here, and then let's take a look. We'll start from the left, and we'll move over to the right. So nice slide outs, dovetail construction again. Now this coach is already equipped with Starlink, so very nice feature. We've got some nice cabinetry there, maybe a little spice drawer, maybe more spices, and a lot more. And you'll notice it does kind of go in off to the left. So you do got some really nice, decent cabinet space. So if cooking is what you guys are all about, this coach offers it all. So nice built-ins all throughout the coach. Little sponge drawer there, so not bad. And I do like how they paired like the brass here with that stainless look. I mean, it's just a nice little touch of class right there. We've got our beautiful dinette, and then you know what, let's just do a quick pan of the windows here. Look at these windows, absolutely gorgeous. You've got beautiful views no matter where you're at. Wherever you're sitting in this coach, everybody gets a nice view. Just hands down one of the nicest configurations. I think Newmar did a fantastic job when they came out with this 4569 floor plan. Beautiful ceiling treatments. I do like how they run all the ducting right down the center, so when the slides are closed, you turn on your AC, you're still able to cool the coach and it's not trapped. You're not trapping that cold air on top of the slides. Now, as we make our way into this hallway here, we're greeted with a really beautiful Bosch refrigerator. Does have a lock, so you can lock these doors from opening. You've got your water dispenser, your ice maker here in the door, and just beautifully done. You'll notice how the light gradually turned on allows your eyes to adjust. Very nice if you're getting up in the middle of the night and you're opening it up for a late night snack. And then you've got nice little freezer drawer down here below. And man, talk about pantry. You've got nice little pantries here with adjustable slots down here. So if you got some pots and pans a little bit deeper, you can adjust it to that size. And then if one wasn't enough, we have another one here right next to it. So tons and tons of space. You'll notice the curtain rod up there. If you guys have family and friends that travel with you, you can convert this into a closet. So great little thing maybe for grandkids or friends that maybe come along for the trip. All right guys, so one of the things I'd love to show off is the new interface here with Newmar. So complete software upgrade, completely changed out. There's a lot going on here. We're not going to go through all of it today, but call me. We can go through this. But just going through here, controlling your climate, your shades, your fans, your floor heat. We can control your automatic gen start through here, your exterior lighting and awnings, and your light controls. So a lot of neat functionality, and actually much more simplified than what it used to be with the Silverleaf system. So we got bath and a half here, and beautiful subway tile there that runs up all the way underneath to the cabinets there, with that gorgeous Summit maple cabinetry just above. And as I get ready to make my way through the hallway here, Newmar has been doing this forever, but I love how they've opened this up. Nice big open feel as we come into this master bedroom, and we're greeted right away with a big beautiful king bed. And on both sides you are going to notice the little round dots there. Those are going to be wireless phone charging ports on both sides of the bed. So beautifully done. I love the again Summit maple cabinets down below. We got our sable maple cabinets down here at the foot, and look at that window. Just gorgeous views. If you're sitting here and if you're greeted with ocean out that window, you're waking up to a beautiful beautiful sunset or sunrise. And you can control a lot of those functionalities right here. You're going to see a lot of functionality just underneath this. So you can open up your shades here at the foot of the bed from right here. You can be laying in bed. You don't have to get up to open up the shade here in the window. You can do it all from the comfort right here laying in bed. All right, now as we make our way into the bathroom, you'll notice the smoked out mirrors. I do like that tint, so you don't have to wear your sunglasses at night. You've got your stack washer dryer right here. So very nice, out of the dryer, onto the bed, into the drawer, onto the hanger. Nice rectangular shaped shower here. I'm gonna go ahead and step in, let you come through. And as you can see now, again, I can turn around, my shoulders aren't touching anything, and I'm pretty decent, I'm pretty broad right in here. So the fact that I'm not touching nothing, 6'1" with my shoes, so A lot of good height here. I do love this nice brass shower head paired with the stainless. It's just that same continuity of design that flows throughout the coach. Just beautifully done. We got some really nice drawers down here below. All soft closing. And we got a really nice closet here that's cedar lined. We got removable shelving should you need more space for hanging. And then we've got the 2 sinks set up here for the vanity. And we've got nice big deep medicine cabinets. I like the lights here on the mirrors. Good amount of storage here. We even got an outlet there to charge in your appliances. And then off to our right, we got a really nice additional closet space there. And then off to our behind here, you're going to notice the easy access to the valves. If for any reason you see a little leak down below or you need to get some maintenance done, very easy to access the valves and just quickly shut things off should you need to. Then down below, let's take a look here. We got some, I like how this lights up too. As soon as I open it, it does light up quite nicely. Little extra storage there. These are all functional. A lot of times they'll just make this to be, you know, fake front, but I mean, even this has some nice storage in it. So, well guys, that is a super quick peek at this beautiful 2026 Newmar Essex 4569. If you guys would like to start your next adventure in this beautiful coach, give me a call. Lance here at Transwest, 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.